Several villages in the Belize district suffered damages as a result of Hurricane Earl. Biscayne villager Edwin Flores spoke with us about the losses that he endured.
Just the wind come and take off the top, blow off the top. We can't do nothing about it. We can't stop it because he was strapped and everything, carry the strap and everything along with it, bust it. We'd have all the groceries, my clothes all and wet up, my mattress, my bed, everything. I have almost everything lost. Even from a water tank, gone and no pay. I look for mine and I can't find her.
Were you guys there when this happened?
No, we wasn't at the same, right here at the moment. We was here after 7 this morning when we come and see it like that.
A fellow villager, Andy Dominguez, showed much resilience as he shared with us the loss of his roof as well as damage to his properties.
My nephew get up and say, Uncle, and the house stop, half a house stop blow off. So when I come and I look on it, I see half of it blow off. And so I tell him, well, this morning we start to renovate it back over. So I start to renovate it right now. Plate, cups, everything broke up in it entirely. The fridge and like the stove and so, left whole. But otherwise, and that everything closed, everything went up, messed up.
Where were you guys weathering the storm?
Right to the back at my brother's house.
So nobody was in the house?
Nobody never in there.
Nobody got hurt?
Nobody get hurt.
Gardenia villager John Baptist, a father of 5, found his rooftop across the highway this morning. He woke up to his home exposed to the weather.
Well, when I came home this morning, I found the zinc them out at the roadside here. One was over the road there, 2 was over there, So I said, well, I ain't got no house to go in tonight. And the whole of the top almost come off, 2/3 of the top come off, and everything in there got wet up.
What sorts of things are damaged?
What happened, my mattress, my clothes, my shoes, the shoes just get wet. But what happened, the chairs, everything get wet up.
Octavia Lucaro, a resident of Buttercup Village, spoke with us about the extensive damage her house endured. She is asking Nemo for assistance.
I lost everything if you could think about, and I really need help, especially in my house because me and my daughter and my gentleman. And right now I have to stay at Hattivilla, my people there. And this morning I went into my work and I tell my boss what happened, and he told me, well, just go home and see what you can do, because I really in a bad state at this moment. Everything you can think about, because everything you can say is condemned. I already asked Nemo if they can please come and help me. I really need assistance. That is what I need at this moment. I'm begging you all, please come and help me.
All right, can you give them a phone number where they can contact you?
624-5765.
All of the residents we met had been sheltering with family or neighbors during the hurricane. Wednesday night was one of a terror for a number of residents of Ladyville Village as Hurricane Earl made landfall in Belize. Yesterday, when we visited Ladyville, we spoke with some of the individuals directly affected. Rosara Alfaro told us when she was shocked when her roof became the victim of Hurricane Earl's winds.
The first thing happened, current went at 8 o'clock in the night. Then after that, no water. After that, there come the storm and my rooftop blew away. I was frightened and we all out in the corner of the shop. And afterwards, when that went and it started raining in here, we went to the back in her room, and that's where we spent the time. But it was very, very frightening. God, the breeze just makes some howling, so I don't know what to do. From I was a child in 1961 till now I experienced another hurricane. From I've been here 33 years, and this is the first hurricane that ever hit us.
One resident we spoke with said she's looking for assistance. She told us more about her experience.
Well, we got a lot of wind and storm, and then when I come home, that I noticed that all the house is down And then my house, the zinc lift up and all the water coming on the fridge, and our next house at the front of it, I went down and the 3 mango trees on it. And also the drains are eroded and the whole yard and the bush, the plants died. The church also went down. And it is a really a bad scene, and it's there to prove, and you can see that we want to, that the community could help, the village council or a minister to come and support us, because this is then, we need them, at this time we need them very much, because when they need us, we were there for them.
Charmaine Garcia had decided to pass the storm in her home in the Vista Del Mar area. She shared how things went horribly wrong.
Earlier during the day, there wasn't much activity happening. I mean, people were posting pictures and we were listening to the radio and everything, and there wasn't much to be worried about. I mean, just enjoying the different humor and so that was being posted on Facebook. Immediately after the power failure, the power went out, the transformer here started making a lot of noise. That happened for maybe about 10 minutes or so. No fire started or anything. But around 10:30, I think it was like around 10:30, when we had the smell of salt, this heavy smell of salt, like sea. And I peeped out the window and I just saw the water was very low. Nothing was happening, so I closed back my blinds, and then I heard my vehicle went off, the alarm. So then I took my thing, alarm to out it, and that's when I just saw the water coming in. And immediately it went over the vehicle, and then like it just leveled off, and it was just pure whiteness and the strong scent of the sea. Behind here in Vista Del Mar, the water came as high as my neighbor's fence on the street. My yard is a bit high, so it didn't come as high this side. It went right up to the veranda, but for my neighbors, it went as high as their fence, just where the little swan starts. That's how high it was. After the zinc started to lift and the water started coming in heavily, that's when we decided, as bad as it is to call for rescue at this point, we didn't want to take any chance, so we called for the rescue team. And I have to say a big thank you to the police rescue team, police and the BDF, because the BDF were in the area using their truck, but the police rescue team, they came in on foot. And they came in. I mean, we had a Titanic moment, because they were calling out for Mr. Kokom, and we saw them going by with the flashlight, and I started hollering and shouting and flashing my light. It was a real Titanic moment. So my daughter is in the back and she was blowing her whistle, because she had a whistle that would be my signal if she was getting into any problem. Should have blown the whistle if we had lost phone power, but luckily the phone stayed on the entire time. So she started blowing, I started yelling, come back, and the team came, they gathered us up. Very nice people, I don't even know their names, but these were a group of young police, the Ladyville police, and we did the human chain, and they took us out. While going out, they started stopping and asking at the different houses if people wanted to leave. A lot of people told us no, and if by the time we got to the center, to the shelter, that's when people started calling in and say, they need help, they're in their roof and so on, which was a bit unfair to the rescue team, because they were really going above and beyond.
The newly elected village council has been assisting in ensuring that villagers' lives get back to normal as soon as possible. Taisha Chok is one of the councillors.
Committee that is responsible for the assessment and evaluation to damage in the community. So that will be going around checking out individual places, houses, check up on the people in the community, see what they need help with, and we try to assist them in getting stuff done. Everything takes time, and we kindly ask the village to have patience with us, because there is more than one person or families that have been affected by the storm. So we don't know how long it will take, but we are trying our best to get everything done.